Hello everyone and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nanny Faye Chrisley's first appearance with Todd since prison release. Fans have watched the Chrisley family reunite ever since Todd and Julie received their recent presidential pardon. Since then, one member of the family they've especially wanted to see Todd reunite with is his mother, Nanny Faye Chrisley. In a recent video, Todd shared her first appearance with him since his release. Chrisley knows best fans have already been anticipating seeing more of Nanny Faye. Fans were introduced to the Chrisley family through the USA Network series, Chrisley Knows Best. This includes Todd and Julie Chrisley, as well as their children. Another personality fans know well is Todd's mother, Nanny Faye Chrisley. With her one-liners and various antics, she quickly became a fan favorite among viewers. Back in 2022, the family saw Todd and Julie get convicted of a variety of charges, including bank fraud and tax evasion, and were sentenced to a combined 19 years behind bars. However, back in May, their time in prison was cut short thanks to a presidential pardon from President Donald Trump. Since then, fans have been anticipating seeing the family reunite, especially with Nanny Faye. In fact, as previously reported, Faye was expected to appear in the family's Lifetime docuseries, even before Todd and Julie were pardoned, meaning fans were already planning on seeing more of her. Taking to Instagram, Todd recently shared his first on-screen reunion with his mother with fans. In the video, only Faye could be seen, with Todd speaking to her. Teasing at what the conversation would be like, a caption read, "She needs Jesus." Todd starts off the video asking his mother where she is going. Nanny responded by saying she is going to her place. When Todd asks her to clarify what her place is, she adds she wants to go to Evansville, Indiana. As fans know, Nanny was fond of going to Indiana for its casinos. Todd made sure to have the last word in the video. Todd responded to this by telling his mother she needs to go to church, thanking God. Nanny assured him, I thank him every day. A bunch of times every day. To this, Todd shared, "No, you thank him for giving you the good health and a car to get to Indiana." Nanny pointed out she could phone her order, adding, "They'll come for me." Todd then asked, "What would Jesus do?" Nanny teased, "Go with me?" Todd then ended the video with the last word, "Mama?" Taking to the comments, fans shared their reactions to the moment between mother and son. Quite a few shared that they were happy to see Nanny Faye again, saying they appreciated her sense of humor. Some comments included, "For Chrisley fans, the moment they've been anxiously waiting for finally arrived, and it came with tears, laughter, and a lot of Southern sass. In a heartwarming, emotional, and unforgettable first appearance, Nanny Faye Chrisley reunited with her beloved son Todd Chrisley after his release from prison. And just like that, the Chrisley charm was back in full swing. The family matriarch holds court again. Nanny Faye, 80, never lost her sparkle. Even during the darkest days of Todd's incarceration, she was the glue holding what remained of the Chrisley family together. From health scares to heartbreaking holidays without Todd or Julie, Faye stayed strong, but nothing compared to the joy she felt standing beside her son again. The setting was appropriately intimate yet grand, a private gathering at a family friend's Georgia estate, with only close relatives and longtime family friends present. But even in that quiet setting, Nanny Faye's entrance stole the show. Dressed in a pink pantsuit with a bold floral brooch, a matching handbag, and her signature red lipstick, Nanny Faye looked every bit the Southern queen she is. As she spotted Todd across the garden patio, the look on her face was a mix of disbelief, relief, and overwhelming joy. The hug that said everything cameras didn't need to capture their words, body language said it all. As Todd stood to greet her, Nanny Faye wobbled toward him as fast as her feet would allow, her arms wide open. When they embraced, the entire gathering seemed to go silent. Todd, thinner than fans remembered, but still polished in his crisp white button-down shirt and khakis, held onto his mother tightly. He whispered something into her ear, and she let out a laugh that broke the tension. "Oh Lord, you still talk too much," she teased, tears spilling down her cheeks. Fans watching a snippet of the reunion posted later on social media were immediately emotional. "Seeing Nanny Faye hug Todd again made me sob," one follower wrote. "You can see how much love brutal honesty." Once the tears were wiped and the reunion underway, Nanny Faye quickly returned to form. Over plates of fried chicken, biscuits, and her famous banana pudding, she gave Todd the business about everything from his weight loss to his prison pallor. "You look like a ghost in khakis," she told him, sipping sweet tea. "What, they don't give y'all no sunlight in there?" Todd chuckled, clearly welcoming her sass. "I've missed your insults more than I missed decent coffee," he replied. Their witty back and forth felt like old times. It was the comforting familiarity that viewers of Chrisley Knows Best had been craving, an unfiltered mother-son dynamic full of brutal honesty and boundless love. What this moment meant to the family. Savannah, who'd been holding down the fort while both parents were locked away, couldn't stop smiling. She posted a candid photo of Todd and Nanny Faye, deep in conversation with the caption, "Finally, my people, my heart." Grayson and Chloe were also present, staying close to their grandmother and soaking in every minute with Todd. It was a family finally breathing again after months of holding their collective breath. Although Julie Chrisley remains incarcerated, her presence was felt. Nanny Faye made sure to toast to our Julie, promising that we'll all be together again soon enough. Todd's reflections, and a hint at what's next. Later in the evening, Todd took a moment to speak. Standing beside his mother, he shared a heartfelt message to the few gathered and to the fans beyond. "Prison changed me in ways I'm still processing. But if there's one thing I never stopped thinking about, it's this woman right here," he said, gesturing to Nanny Faye. "She's been my rock through all of it. I don't deserve her, but I thank God for her." His words weren't performative. They were real. A man once known for his sarcasm and sharp wit was showing a raw, humbled side. He ended with a teaser. "We're not done, y'all. The Chrisleys are coming back, stronger, wiser, and more fabulous than ever." Fan reactions. "We needed this." Social media lit up after clips of the reunion leaked online. Longtime fans of the family, many of whom had followed their ups and downs for nearly a decade, shared their emotional responses. "This is the content we've been waiting for. Nanny Faye and Todd together again is like comfort food for the soul," one user wrote on Instagram. Others called for a reboot of Chrisley Knows Best, with Nanny Faye as the center of attention. "Let her run the show. Todd can co-star," one fan joked. A legacy of resilience. Nanny Faye has proven time and again that she's a survivor. She battled bladder cancer while grieving the loss of normalcy for her family. She stayed in the public eye, doing interviews and keeping fans informed with humor and hope. And now, she's reminding everyone what true family loyalty looks like. This first appearance with Todd may have seemed like just another family reunion, but for Chrisley fans, it was symbolic. It marked a turning point, perhaps the beginning of a new chapter. One that promises healing, forgiveness, and yes, a lot more banana pudding. Final thoughts. As the sun set on that warm Georgia evening, Todd and Nanny Faye sat side by side, looking out at the family gathered around them. They were quiet for a moment, until Faye muttered, "Next time, don't get caught." Todd burst into laughter, and just like that, it was as if no time had passed.